unexplainable. That is why you are here. And now, for the first time, we are bringing to you the full story of what happened on that fateful day. The incidents, the places. My friend, we cannot keep this a secret any longer. Can your heart stand the shocking facts about grave robbers from outer space?
In charge now, Lieutenant.
Yeah, yes I am. No, yes sir? Back up the car and get on the radio. Tell the coroner he's got to make another trip out here.
We once laughed at the horseless carriage, the airplane, the telephone, the electric light, vitamins, radio, and even television. And now some of us laugh at outer space.
MT Butterfly Fox is first over the fence. Watch out for Easy Raider patrols.
Stoff Himmel is second into the zone. And right into an anomaly field. Careful on the gravity centers.
I was muted. God damn it. Thanks for that. I was way too focused on talking about shit to realize. God damn it. Hi everyone, hope you're doing good. I was just checking to see what my saves were, and the fact that there's one in 2013 when I got, definitely my first one when I got the game, then somehow one in 2020, and I didn't beat it. Because yeah, I think it kicks you back to Florence. When I was definitely fucking around in Florence after I beat it the first time. And then another one that, given 21 hours, I definitely beat. And then this one I just never bothered to rename with my old PlayStation username. Now, free space 20 gigabytes. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, that's why, because the keyboard is miserable. I do love going back to like old.
My name is Desmond Miles. I'm a prisoner
old
of war.
PS3 games, because it's
War I
like,
never knew existed. Waged by two groups.
why, like, how old are the files? Like, I think I went back to Dishonored a while ago, and the files were like from 2012 or
The things I've seen, the things
so.
I've been. 1,000
It's
years
just like,
of
oh yeah,
flowing
wow,
through my veins,
this was
brought to
the
life by
shit that I
this
thought was
machine.
really cool in high school, and you know what, I was kind of right.
They're using it. Using me to search for something. Call it the apple. It's an
And I can perfectly,
one of many
I'm
so-called
perfectly fine
pieces
talking
of
over
evil.
this, because the one thing that I feel like is very common for all Assassin's
The
Creed
Templars get their
games
hands on another
is
one, everything
anyone who
is
says they care about the meta
They wanna make us
plot
all their slaves.
is
When they
lying
first brought me here, I was afraid
and
of what would happen if I tried to fight
stupid.
back. Now,
Because like
now I'm afraid of what will happen if I don't.
I feel the same way about Assassin's Creed
do it alone.
modern day plot
Maybe I don't have to.
as I feel about most
Name is
isekais. Oh, hey. Trying to listen to... The
she's on my
plot's
side.
bad, Ace. That's what I'm trying to say. It's bad and it's stupid, and like, it seemed like it was leading up to something was 3, and then they're just like, actually,
All
no.
I know is
I
to get out
know
of
this is the 5th game in the series, but we've decided that this is
My name
best
is
to
Desmond Miles.
propagate onto
This is
forever.
my story.
So we're not going to actually care about anything we were setting up or the end of the plot. We're just going to keep on going past that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Assassin's Creed 2 is back when Subject 16 actually mattered. Also, welcome in, Ace. I hope you're doing well. Only played one AC game, had plans to play other, didn't happen. Which one, if you're wondering? Ooh, thanks for the 3-stream streak. Any button. The Plute.
We have to go.
Lucy, where have you been? Why did they?
Now.
And also, peak Nolan North, because this, I think I got this game pretty similar to when,
Get in.
What's with the blood?
is
Are you okay?
pretty close to
We
when I
have
first
maybe
got the
10 minutes,
PS3.
Maybe. Before they figure
And
out
the
what I've done.
PS3 came
We're
with
not out of here and
Uncharted
on the road
1 and
before
2.
Wait, we're leaving?
So, like, we
I promise I'll
immediately
answer all of your
clocked
questions
Desmond as like,
later.
hey, that's Nolan
Right now, I
North.
need you
That's
to
the
just
same
shut
guy
up
who
and do what I
voiced
say.
Drake.
So please, get in
He's
the minutes.
really...
All right.
He's really doing a lot worse in this game than he did in Uncharted. Have to look what... Understandable, but if it was a while ago, is probably 1, 2, 3, or 4, one of the other Ezio games, which is like peak. Hey, Sith. Yeah, I had the urge to punch a pope in the face, so we're playing Assassin's Creed 2. God, I'm getting flashbacks to even recall playing this game till this cutscene. Yeah, like, the only things that I remember about this game that are, like, solidly AC2 is the opening. This scene, because it starts with you getting born. Which, new Twitch meta, by the way. Live birth on stream. I think this is going to be great for numbers if we can get the Twitch CEO to stop in. Going to work. Good luck. But like, there's that, this giant squid Easter egg.
Sith Knight
that
20 is third.
something- Oh, congrats
Welcome
on
to the
third, Sith.
Blockbuster. You are not alone if there are loaves.
It all started when I was born. but Italian.
I'm here.
Giovanni.
My love. You'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I had like a headache all day and brain was solidly in a wash cycle.
Perciò,
So I'm kind of amazed I'm upright. I forgot the old puppeteer style where it's like triangle is always something to do with your head, circle is always your offhand, squares your like dominant hand, and then X is legs, which is like I think they dropped it for something just because it was kind of awkward. But
Let's go.
once you got to it,
yeah, well,
it like made
There's
sense.
a time, Desmond. We have to leave.
Yeah, but that is a chunky early 2000s flash drive. Like that thing is measured in gigabytes. AC, I haven't gotten to yet. Oh, interesting. Curious what your thoughts are, because like I fell off pretty hard. I've played 1, 2, 3,
really
4,
huh?
and then Unity.
Sturgo's got some fucked up interior decorators.
I want to finish the rest of
Stay close.
the Ezio trilogy games.
You're not supposed to be up
Can
here.
you use that to download RAM?
I'm calling it in. We have a breach in the research wing.
Yes.
There's been a breach in the research wing. Requesting
over here.
backup from all available security
Walls.
personnel.
Oh,
Fancy.
that's how you run.
Boy, these
There they are. Don't let them get away.
Like, so basically I stopped playing once they swapped to legend stuff.
Holy shit.
Yeah, be impressed, Desmond. You wish you could do that shit.
look at this place.
No, I haven't. I think I got this game before Hey, Mecha. Texturing the back of his trouser like it perfectly. Wait. Show me my character's ass.
Nighttime snooping from Abstergo.
You're good.
So I've been told.
I can kind of see it on Lucy's back,
We need to hurry.
which also I'm pretty sure they mirrored her bloodstain back to front. Hello, Mecha. How you doing? Yeah. No, that is a really bad jeans texturing.
We need to get to that elevator on the other side of the
But no,
room.
like the
Follow my lead.
latest
But keep an eye
save
out for
file
security.
that was
Rather
was
avoid
a
fight.
playthrough I did in 2020 because I think I was bored and that's when I misplaced the game. And then the next latest was 2014. And then
Careful.
when I got it was 2013 around.
How many of them are there?
I'm alive? Yeah, well,
Hold on.
the stealth doesn't matter. I love this.
What do you think, Lucy?
Can I even desync
Lucy?
here?
What do they need with all of them?
Can I fail? So I can. Oh my god, I can't fail. Hang on. This isn't the Pope, but I gotta go get in more fights here because I just never thought of this. They want you to stay on rails. And like the camera kind of changes to the point where you think it is, but like Desmond is just a model essentially a skin for Ezio, because why wouldn't they? Has all the same abilities. I don't have the button prompt, but like I know from playing the game, I can go from walking, hold R1 to run, hold X. I can't free run because they don't have it. They do have that disabled, but Baird.
Fuck. I thought this card would work.
Only ones I haven't
Must be
liked
on a
are
separate
Odyssey,
system. I don't
Valhalla, and
have
the
the code.
platformer games.
Wait.
That makes sense. The like Odyssey, I feel like was the biggest departure, and then Valhalla. That I've watched a historian playthrough, like an
I don't know.
there is an actual Norse Viking historian on Twitch streaming games went through. Yeah, like the face model is identical to Altair. Like they made him look as close as they could to him for the purpose of the first game. Practically for this game, he already has all of Ezio's abilities because, yeah, killing 1/10 of the organization, Brett earned the title Decimus. In all fairness, I only went for people who had beards. How did I do that? So yeah, it is. He's identical to Altair, but like the playable mesh is, or the playable model for this game is Ezio. So that's just why I went for that. But yeah, like Valhalla, that was a treat to go through with someone who knew the history and was just like, no, this is wrong and stupid and bad. I hate this.
You're joking.
It's for your own protection.
The fantasy of early 2013
We're almost there.
games. To be rescued from a shadowy, conspiratorially backed organization by someone covered in blood and shoved in the back of a trunk. Saying good. No, it is not. There is nothing fun. If anything, it's a really good testament to the confidence, if not the abilities, of assassins. They're like, yeah, we're wearing all white.
Thanks for that.
How long until
Shoving the trunk, bouncing around.
that becomes all red? Oh, don't worry, the blood just disappears from our bodies within a couple
There's a reason for the
of
escape.
minutes. It's an organizational
We
perk.
need your help.
For what? Another
We
treasure hunt for
scotch
time?
guarded all of our
Abstergo
uniforms. You can
replaced
just
their apple
flick
of Eve.
right off.
The map your ancestor found.
Raj fun. Back to the.
The other assassins.
The
they'll
thing
do
is,
what they
the
can,
biggest
where they
thing
can.
of
What?
Back to the Root,
What is it?
of the best entry in a while being Back to the Root,
Templars are too powerful.
being
And every day,
the
more
best
of us die.
in a
I
while
still don't see how I can
entry
do
is that means
We're
that
going
they
to train
really
you.
haven't made a good
Turn
one
you
since
into one
they
of us.
just divulged from the Roots.
No.
Forget the part where you can rap. Oh, yeah, you can do that.
If I was, it would take months, years even.
No,
That-
not with the Animus.
Like,
Not
I know
with the
that
leading effects.
after a certain
I'm
point with
just one
Valhalla,
guy.
like the weirdness
Sometimes,
starts
That's all you need.
So
blending
that's why you
into
found
like
my ancestor. What was his name?
we
Ezio?
did this.
If
We're
you
doing
follow
this
in
weird
his
thing
footsteps,
because
you'll learn
that's
everything he did. Just
I always wondered was in all these other rooms. Like, is
in
this
a matter of days.
Satone Portuguesium Magazzino? It's like we're in an Italian warehouse. Do assassins own the building
Broke me out of
and
Abstergo and brought me
we
here
just
to make
have
me an
our
assassin?
little office and this is just clerical sections for everyone else, or are we
Look,
just
there's
in
more
a
to it than that, but it'll have to wait.
public
Trust me.
area and everyone else is doing like shipping
All right.
and distribution
I'm in.
work
Tell me
and
what
we're
you
just taking over this
Really?
one room to do
You're sure?
assassin
I
stuff?
thought you'd be happy about this.
What uniforms
Sorry,
are manufactured
just
out of
totally
100%
surprised.
Teflon if
I
needed.
spent the whole ride over here figuring out
Yes.
how I was going to convince you to do this.
Save it. After what those Templar
Yes.
bastards put me through.
Just hose them down, jump in a river. You'll probably fall in some water after a bit anyway.
Thank you.
We went through mythology versus East of the First Civilization for the newer. Yeah, it's the newer you get in the. I feel like they had a good
Lucy, you made it.
six,
God,
like
it's
good
been so
dual
long. 7 years.
trilogy sort of thing, like a good
Indeed.
6 games.
Welcome back. Ah, so this must be
Then-
the infamous Subject 17.
Like I feel like they would have been
Desmond
perfect
Miles,
if they
was it?
did Altair as a
I'm
test
sorry, where are
run.
my manners? I'm
The
Sean
Ezio trilogy,
Hastings.
which the
This is
second,
Rebecca Crane.
it's really
Nice to
only a
meet you, Desmond.
Right, well, it's
duology
been lovely
because the
chatting, but
third
if you don't
game is
mind,
like
Desmond, it's best we get straight
half
to work.
Ezio,
Precious.
half
Double
Altair,
these
but
days.
Ezio
We've got
is
everything set up and ready, Lucy.
in the
You say the word and
historical
we'll get going.
plot, which is
Here,
more
I
interesting.
brought you something. A parting
Is-
gift from Abstergo.
Whoa!
Is
Memory core.
trying to track
This
down
is
Altair anyway, so it's eh.
With their data, things are gonna go.
And
a
then
lot
they were going to
faster.
do 3
I'll get
because
to work
like
on merging the code.
wanted to do American Revolution, had some ideas, and they had an idea of how to get the like wrap up the plot with that, But then we're told, no, we're doing this forever. And like, well, we just killed our main character. We were going to have one more game as a cooldown, but you squished that for us to, and we had to squish all that in 3, so now what do we do? Why is everyone wearing whites? Because assassins wear white, because reasons.
What's all this stuff for?
This stuff, Desmond.
So
this stuff is nothing special,
we all
really.
wear
This
white
stuff
because
is just
even though we
stuff that keeps our
have
entire operation from falling apart,
none of the
really.
cool
It requires a great
robes
deal
or
of
distinctive
concentration to
like
keep it all moving,
beaked
so you'll
hood
forgive
or
me if I don't have time to
uniform.
meet and greet.
It's
Sean's
like
in
dress
charge of
code.
maintaining our knowledge archives.
Anything
It's
you
like a
want,
digital
so
library.
long as it's
They'll be writing
white. You have to be
shotgun
able to
while
tell
you're
the
in
good
the
guys from the
So
bad
come
guys. And
across
oh my
anything of
god, that's not a
people,
neck
places,
tattoo.
events,
Rebecca's
etc.
hair is just
You'll
like
create
that.
database entries you can consult for additional information.
Yeah, it's not just
Dear the Ubisoft
databases,
cancel
though.
AC
I
game
also
where the
provide
protagonist free
tactical support for the
Yes,
other
I heard
assassins.
that. It's like, God, you freaking
Once they're out there,
cowards.
actually doing
Just
stuff,
that would be
risking
so
their lives, little
cool.
things like that.
Although I'm not surprised, I have an entire other rant just about how spineless and down the conspiratory rabbit hole they get at like Unity.
Hey, listen.
Oh yeah, no,
just wanted
Sean
to say
is
thank
his entire personality is just that he's
you. Yeah, before.
so
Everything at the start,
stereotypically
it was
British to the point that
I wasn't ready.
It's okay.
for a game
No.
that deals with
Going
so
through
many
all that,
diverse
knowing that the
cultures
Templars
and
still exist, what they're
points of
planning.
What's done is
history,
done, Desmond.
somehow
Everything
he's
now,
one of the
that's what
more
matters.
he's one of the most racist caricatures in here. Like he just sucks. At least some of his dialogues dialogue is kind
Hey,
of
Desmond,
funny,
what's
but
up?
it
Just wondering what your
even
role
then
is
it
in all
doesn't
this.
get all.
I take care of
Yeah,
business.
you're not even this
My job is
bad.
to keep her up and running.
Like it. Like they just took all the
Actually, I
stereotypes
prefer
and
Animus
pushed it.
2.0, since baby's twice as awesome as anything you'll find at Abstergo.
Like real British
The
people
Templars
aren't
might
like
have
that.
deeper pockets
Ugh.
than us, but they've got no ambition, no passion, no competitive
yeah, like,
edge. That's why, even with
my
all their
biggest
resources,
issue with the-
anything they can do,
Well, it's
I
not even a
respect.
big issue. It's
Faster
just
too.
that a
Anyway,
direction
take a seat when
that
you're
the
ready,
series
and we can get
took
started.
with
I just need to make a few more
with
adjustments.
Unity, the French Revolution one. No, her headphones are. Oh yeah, they. On one hand, I can see. I don't know if this is just nostalgia from the fact that I haven't played this since a brief bit in 2014, where I was definitely a bit drunk and a bit stressed from college. Or not 14, 2020. Relied on Sean and
So how does this work?
puzzles, so that's
Of
fair.
course.
Deep breath.
But like, I feel
are
like
you, a
they
tiny child?
cheaped out.
Sean,
Oh, fuck off, Sean. That they cheaped out on the models just
Here we
because,
go.
like, you see Rebecca, Sean, and what's her face like 3 or 4 times in the game, and everything else is just in the far more interesting historical plot. I'm sorry, what? What is that you play ass action? Did they fucking patch this game almost a decade past when it came out to add the Ubisoft nonsense? Hey, Laura. Oh, we're complaining. Times in middle school or something when my friends had Assassin's Creed on their Christmas list and spelled it Assassin's Creed. That. That's a game that Ubisoft would give us if they weren't cowards at every form. Although I had a history teacher in high school that had like the promo poster for the Assassin's Creed 3, The Tyranny of King Washington, up on a bulletin board by her desk, and like, oh god, she's a nerd. Why did I decide to put the reactive window thing up on this? Oh right, because I thought it'd be funny because of how much of this game's UI elements are blindingly white. I want you to know that this hurts me in every exposed bone and joint. Remember the Uplay Awards for the remaster? This isn't remastered. This is on my PS3. This is my legit. We bought this in plastic wrap when it was relevant and like a couple I think the Ezio trilogy was just wrapping up when we bought this. But like when I played this in 2020, I didn't get this like 20 FPS and taking forever to that is the experience I aspire to give. It's like, yes, there's far more better ways to do this or to experience this. My stream is not one of them because we're playing originals and like, God, they look so plastic.
Do you know what brings us here tonight? Honor.
Played the rematch. That is probably the best way to do it. Like, I see no reason why you should do it in the original PS3 version, because actually, let me check. There might be one reason.
It's your family that cries for
Trilogy,
cards when there's
PS3.
trouble. Cotardo. Afraid to handle things yourself.
Assassin's Creed Ezio Trilogy, PS3, $10, $5 off from GameStop, $6 at eBay, $8.18 eBay. So like, pretty much I'm gonna be honest, the only reason I don't get a lot of like the remastered trilogy stuff is because like, holy shit, I got him in the river. Is he still falling? Not Roger Craig Smith voiced in AC2 as well. I'm not sure. I'm really bad with voice actors. Hang on. Hold on, Hey, quit punching these. We're doing the Yakuza 2 strat, where I just throw these people in the river instead of fighting them properly, because that's an option, and that's hilarious. Nope. Up and over. Close enough.
Behind you.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, because I just know Nolan North, because like, if you hear Nolan North in like two things, you've heard him in everything, and you can just pick him out. And there's something glorious about European accents that like, whenever people talk in them, my brain stops listening and just appreciates something that's not in the Midwestern US accent. All right, you're going over. You're going over. You're going over. Who else can go over? All right, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna throw you in the river. God, I love these games so much because if I'm being honest, these games are such nothing. They are not gripping tactical combat. They're...
Fall back! Fall back!
After getting his entire gang thrown in the river by one somewhat sultry Italian boy, Pietro de Pazzi decided it was prudent to run the fuck away. Oh, he did... Oh, right, you got to meet... I almost forgot about that. That's amazing.
Give me some floorings then. Or have you done the same?
It's like,
There's bound to be something in the pocket.
I have such... We're going to be looting our... Oh, no. Oh, that's... I was... Oh... Yes, the broom. I saw someone sweeping in the background. That dude in the background. His ass and broom's ours. Welcome to the tossing party. How wet do you want to get? Wait, I'm sorry. The what party? Tossing party. This is in the most non-sexual way possible. You're going to get soaked. And by that, I mean I'm going to throw you in the river. No, I thought I soft locked the game. I'm pretty sure that was mostly my own men.
Hurry, Ezio. The sooner we're done with the doctor, the sooner we can
Because
sleep.
table for 3 in the river? Yeah, we can accommodate that. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to have to throw you off the other side of the bridge. See, we had a lot of people, a lot of reservations. I didn't even know you could. I didn't know you could get ahead of him. Hello, Doctor. Whoa, put an 18+ warning on stream before you say something now.
Why am I surprised?
Don't worry. I am pretty. The odds of me getting
You
bonked
must help him. That pretty
for
face is his only
sexual
asset.
misconduct of throwing people in the river is low to none. I love how Ubisoft for a while brought the bug with the broom to multiple games. 3 was that? Yeah, that might. I think I know what it is. That there's a sheer disconnect
Indeed.
due to the fact that 4
Wait, they are.
hard to get a broom on a ship. Like just the amount of time that you're somewhere that logically someone would be asleep in stone, low to none.
Up for a little race, then?
Oh no, you're fine.
Roof of that church.
Because I was thinking about this earlier, that in terms of character design, Brett is infinitely bullyable. Like he designs to be comedically thrown against a wall. I think I know how to get here. Oh right, it's pretty linear. Corpse being made out of literal metal is just kind of, you can do whatever and he might not even notice. And everyone else is everyone else, so do whatever. Something so immersive about the sword. I think it's...
You'll see.
So I have a thought about immersion in games. That when you have immersion like... Hey, Whisper, punch me instead? I mean... Talk to me after stream, we'll see what we can do. Also, I hope you're doing well, Whisper. It's always nice seeing you around. Oh god, maybe I will actually get canceled on this stream. Just got home very... get some rest. Like, you definitely deserved it. Like, I know things are tiring for you. And, like, do what I can. Some food, but enjoy... Thank you, I will! Going to have to throw you off the other side of the bridge. We have a lot of reservations tonight and such. It won't actually get wet if we throw you off the standard side. There's just so many people ahead of you and one confused gondolier.
Ezio, let Christina sleep.
But no, I have a thought about immersion in games in that less is kind of more. Like you get games where... oh yeah, the Christina scenes. Because you just have to... You can't have Italy without having a bit of a playboy. But, like, a game like Red Dead has a lot of immersion that's grating. Like, you have chores in camp, you get yelled at if you get... if you don't bring enough food and the like in for the camp. There's a lot of stuff that's immersive because you have stuff to do that's logical in the world. I thought one of these cardinals was broom. Grazie. Wait, I can't pick it up. No. Dang it. But then you have a game like Metro Exodus, which I feel is very... I still can't pick that up, dang. It's very immersive because what you have is a game where on the train hub that you get, you can go down below, relieve the dude shoveling coal, and have like a nice conversation with them. You can talk to your squad leader. You can talk to other members of your squad at the front of the train. All the UI elements exist in the game. Like your light checker, even from the very first Metro, is on Artyom's watch. His watch also has a timer on it that dings when your gas mask filter's about to run out, and reminds you to change it with a dedicated button. Like you have to keep your stuff charged with a... Oh god, we actually are getting canceled. Well, if she's taking her shirt off, I'm taking my shirt off. That's me. Can't grab it. I don't know how to grab. Like, what do these grippers do?
Christina! Celia, your tutor will be here soon. Come, my daughter. This is really so terrible that...
In my defense, Italy.
What is this?
But there's also the fact that in Metro Exodus, your mission select, and get away! Like your mission select is is like a map right next to your little spot in the train where you can drink coffee, change a radio station, and it just feels like you're very much in the world. Like there's not a ton of stuff and nonsense. Oh, that worked. I was trying to do this. I was trying to do the sex You understand. Oh, wait, there's a viewpoint up there? Hang on, I didn't want to fall off the roof yet. We're getting there, but... What? It really is. Like, but I just feel like there's one part nostalgia that you are familiar about it to the point, and then you get the stories about these games where it's like, yeah, I went to Italy, I had no idea where I was going, I was lost in Florence, I climbed up a tower, I'm like, oh, the Duomo's over there, we need to go through these 3 Mediterranean old historic Renaissance streets and we'll get there. I know exactly where we're going because I spent so much time in Assassin's Creed 2. And that the other thing is that I was thinking earlier about how these games are very much it's history with exaggeration. Like historical fiction is primarily a lot of the funnier things can be, or interesting things can just be actual historical dynamics, like stuff like, oh, these people hate each other because of this, because historically these two people hated each other. This absolutely ridiculous thing happened because historically at a random delegation in Prague one year, it ended with someone being thrown out a window and is referred to as the defenestration of Prague. It's just, people are naturally weird and has been through history, so using history as a base for world building and design, especially because Ubisoft has done a lot of actually trying to recreate the worlds that they make for their games. Like, for all their faults, it is fact that the 3D scans they used to make the Notre Dame Cathedral in Unity were used to help restore that church when it burned down. God, so bright! Why did I take off my jacket? Ah. That hurts directly on the joints. So, like, I wonder if most of that immersion comes from the fact that these feel like, oh yeah, like they do some cool things. I don't think we can walk up to the Duomo yet, but there's a couple of churches and places that even, I know I just said how accurate it was, but they do scan some landmarks for, oh yeah, light hurts corpses joints. Like, though, that is why the jacket exists. Oh god, I can just look up at the sky. The change on my model from this is amazing. But yeah, like, at this point in history, I think it's like 14 something. It's like late 1400s. Do I have? Yeah, 1459. That at this point, the Duomo's dome doesn't actually exist. Like, that did not get completed until much later, but they included the dome on the Duomo because that's the only way you would know and be able to recognize the Duomo. But in reference to that, they have the inside being under construction as a little nod to the fact that, like, hey, this massively important landmark that you all know does not exist as if or as such yet, but it will. So pretty much everything under construction that you see is like it that didn't exist at this point in history, but it will. Also, didn't France use unit? Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That the scans that the Ubisoft team took to make the Notre Dame Cathedral in Unity was what was given over to help with reconstruction, which is amazing. Like, I think that rightfully so, Ubisoft gets a ton of flack because it's a really shitty AAA company. Like, it has little to no artistic integrity. The plot of Unity was just lousy with disproven and right-wing conspiracy theories, like that the French Revolution was whipped up at the behest of nobles, and the peasantry didn't actually know that, or couldn't actually determine was in their best interest, despite multiple readily historically attested sources of, no, the peasantry did do this of their own volition and knew exactly what that meant. They were all right with it, which is like a very French right-wing conspiracy theory that they just went with. It's like, no, actually, for our world build, that's how it happened. All right, watch it. But for all the faults that you can level at Ubisoft, they do some pretty good work with like the history and environments, to the point that if there's a landmark, they're going to get it right, and they can use that for good, which is just I love that sort of thing. There should really be a hay bale down here. Like,
keep up the good work.
Bischero.
Oh, that's how you say penis in Italian.
Much,
Come on.
Francesco Di Pazzi's in prison.
I'm just gonna take this now. Oh, there you go. I remember with 3 that they worked like very heavily with several Native American tribes that either are still in New England or were displaced from there. It's flying through the air. There's a concern.
What does it matter?
Look.
So you wait another day or two.
Look.
Listen, your mother and sister have been looking for you. I'll need you again in a little while.
I
but for now,
have nothing to say.
see if you can't help them.
Are you sure?
It's like there should be some sort of well-known proverb to remind people to look before they jump, or something to the effect. And isn't there am I thinking of Unity again? That I might be thinking of Unity or Black Flag, where there's the ability to roll on hit to avoid damage, because like
Hey, Claudia.
I think this one's a fight.
You shouldn't keep things from me.
That's Unity, because Unity added like free running down,
Unfaithful.
Who told you this?
The
or
other girls.
like they drastically overhauled the free running experience for that, which was a good thing.
Without them.
I loved him.
Oh, yeah,
No, Claudia.
can definitely throw a lot of flack at Unity for existing, because it's not the best game. Yeah, so see, I forgot about that because it also had the class system. And guess what class I grabbed? The one that immediately boosts everything to do with guns. I think I eventually did swap the Duomo. I think I eventually swapped the like long rifle with bayonet for just a regular ass sword because swords are just better. But I chose the gunner class and almost any fight, because I think you get absolutely ridiculously sized pepper boxes in that game. Like, it starts with a flintlock pistol, your standard fare since 3 onwards, the double barrel pistol, which actually that was only in 3 too. I love that 4 had it let you grow to a 4 shot capacity by just Kenway adding increasingly more pistol holsters to him. It's like, yeah, no, I'll just add. I want to shoot more than twice. I'll add 2 more holsters. That'll do it. And then Unity is like, you have a pepper box, 6 shots. You have Arno's pepper box, which is like up to 12. Like, all right, there's some weird revolvers that were a lower caliber. So like the Lamat revolver had a 12 shot. And then it's like up to a 36 capacity, not 30, is like up to a 24, something utterly ridiculous that had no business ever being there. And it's just beautiful, because I could pull that thing out and just fire until... Always use a stealth class? So you are not one who likes to throw people in the river. Never uses guns for Unity. 2 slap for stealth. Oh, the Duckfoot pistol? The anti-Weezer gun? For when you have to fire to shoot exactly 4 evenly spaced men. I think that actually exists. Duckfoot pistol. I missed it because I was looking up the Duckfoot.
What are you talking about?
I saw the gift you gave her.
So...
Heard the things you said.
Maybe your sister shouldn't be so stingy with her virtue.
You broke her heart.
I can see enough around it that I think it does exist. I forgot to. I always forget.
You'll regret ever opening your mouth.
I could have taught your sister to
Wait, I can knee him in the crotch. I can just keep hitting them in the dick. I can kick the Pope in the dick in this game. Hang on, that has to be a quote. Can kick the Pope in the And the funny thing is, I don't even have any specific malice against the Pope, the current Pope, because I just find I don't care about Catholicism, and I just love the fact that he's from Chicago and like. And like they delivered a birthday cake from Portillo's on his birthday. And everything from Chicago now is just the Pope's own. Like there's some barbecue sauce that those like advertises made in Chicago. Pope's own barbecue sauce. Hey Banana, how's it going? We are starting the long and arduous journey to punch a pope in the face, starting as a teenager in Florence, well, young adult in Florence, and eventually being a slightly older adult in the Vatican, punching the pope. It does. That's a sentence to return here too. Ah, yes, about kicking the pope in the dick. Yeah, I just realized that the game lets you grab someone and knee them, which is definitely a dick hit. So that's what we're going to be doing.
I should be in bed.
I want those feathers.
Oh yeah, Unity.
It's a secret.
If I get when you go back inside.
The start of the most annoying and useless side quest in map soup that we just I just never care about. Like I think the reward you get for finding all 100 of these feathers is the auditory cape that once you unlock capes as like customizable appearance thing, it's like most of the time you get a cape that you set to whatever city you're in. Like I remember the Medici cape for Florence prevents you from gaining any notoriety in the city of Florence, but doesn't work outside of it. The auditory cape either works for every single city or sets notoriety to max at all time, which I can do that on my own. Thank you very much. And potential papal punting. Hell yeah, you understand. There still isn't a cart down here. On cluttered maps, yeah, AC Rogue and onwards is where it really got to map soup. I think Unity was alright. Black Flag was okay, but there's a lot of like for your collection, you have to go stop on a random atoll on in the middle of the Caribbean Sea. Caribbean. What the hell was that pronunciation? Horrible, that's what it is. Anyway, I want to do the beat up events because unlike the messenger stuff, which is run around and fight stuff, I like punching people.
That faithless husband of mine is cheating. I know it.
But like,
as do all the neighbors.
I know practically speaking, you can sum up every single beat up the cheating. Ooh, I saw him buy a bridge. I think I can throw him in the river. Like, practically speaking, every single game had the goal of get maximum synchronization because of meta plot elements. Like, in the last game, the whole reason you were being bolted to Abstergo, to the Animus in Abstergo, was because, oh yeah, they're trying to find this thing, or this like plot device, and that'll be and you don't have enough experience or willingness in the Animus to go just skip to where it is, so you have to go through slowly. Yeah, get out of here, you. Origins wasn't that cluttered. Perfect. Like, honestly, most of the hate that I throw at the series later entries and Ubisoft is just that it feels like a time waster. Like when they introduced the 100% synchronization options and had ones where it's like either kind of bullshit because it's like don't get hit, and also you're going to start tightly surrounded by several enemies, or don't or like loot all the treasure in this passageway, but also you have 30 seconds to do it to get to the end of this, so you don't have time for both. You're gonna have to replay it. Like, that's kind of frustrating. And just the map soup of endless objective points of interest and stuff to do instead of like just a couple side missions that are still pretty fun. Can I rob this bank early? Yes, I can. Oh, I wonder if there's no way there's codex pages in here. But that's hilarious. Riviere, table of 1. Forgot if you fail 100% sync and mission in this trilogy. Yeah, that's so annoying. I didn't even hear that, but yeah, I love all the really dumb on, because I feel like this was like peak Batman Arkham game. Or just, well, Batman is Batman has been in the cultural consciousness since like 1938.
So Benny, and you? Still recovering from last night?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I love how everyone in his family just knows, what he did last night. It's like, really?
Come, it's not far from here.
God, that got me a spit up water. And I'm pinning Riviere table of 1 because that's just hilarious. But like when they have a oh boy, Mom, don't leave me.
Let's not play this game.
He spoke ill of us. Could not allow him to continue.
Another line
I'm sure he's having a
says
hard
will
time
always crack
dealing
me
with
up.
the accusations against his father. Francesco Di
I
Pazzi
do love
is
the
many
character work
things,
on this, and I
none of
hope
them
that it's
good.
audible and the
But even I never
subtitles
suspected he'd be capable of
help
murder.
a bit with me talking
What happened
over
to him?
everything.
I imagine there will be a trial.
Will father speak at it?
He'll have to. He's the one with the evidence.
But like,
Still,
I love
there was another
these
way.
games because
You've
like
nothing to fear.
I did say that these games are
Everyone
complete
wants
nothings,
justice done.
right?
It's
That
an
the stealth
unfortunate state of
system
affairs,
is
but it
kind of
does.
bad. The combat, there's better beat 'em up arena combat. Excuse me, mother, I have to rob this bank. I'm sure you understand. It's very important. Just hold on for a sec. Oh, good. She's a very polite Renaissance woman.
Here we are.
But like, they're fun sandboxes. It's there's no way to say it politely.
Hello, Leonardo.
It's historical nonsense. It's so dumb it wraps around to being fun. Like, the reason I've been kicking myself for never finishing the full trilogy is because you get ever since I learned that there was a full trilogy, like, I just never was able to get the games for one reason or another. Like,
Explanation is vital to understanding and enjoying life. You should
Wait.
find an outlet.
I have plenty of outlets.
I meant besides vaginas.
Mother.
I have a feeling that's a line you liked.
Si, si. Ezio, help Leonardo, will you?
I'm kind of amazed that I have not heard that specific line
He's been working for his
as
father.
a sound alert anywhere. The only thing I can think of is that
Was it?
that people are too worried about TOS. That's just such a great. I forgot that line was in there up until it happened.
More directly, architecture, perhaps, or anatomy. I'm not content merely to capture the world.
But yeah, like the fact that you get to pilot all of Da Vinci's theoretical war machines, or like
That's kind of you.
things like the tank, which was designed to not actually work. Like, I don't know where I picked up on it, but there's a flaw in the tank, in Da Vinci's tank design, that the gearbox is made in a way that if you actually use it, it'll bind up against one another. Ads. Be back in a sec. And As we're done, but I wandered off. Definitely a nightmare since I had to restart at the very beginning of the mission. Oh, that'll do it. That'll definitely do it.
Don't let me keep you from your other duties.
It was nice to meet you, Ezio. I hope our paths cross again.
Anch'io.
And I'm getting perpetually distracted. Is there anything else I want to do before? Nope. The game is so much more interesting after the family dies.
Ezio, come in, son.
As mean, but also
I need these
true.
packages delivered to associates of mine in the city. I also need you to retrieve a message for me from a pigeon coop not too far from here.
Va bene. I'll get it done.
Va bene.
Come back here when you're finished. There are some things we need to discuss. And please, my son, stay out of trouble. Hmm?
Very dry today. Tutorial ends with... That is true. It's like a very time-honored narrative structure. You have the time where everyone's alive to figure things out. And then... Well, I suppose you do need... Actually, how many just stories in general is that true? Like, there's a very... like, easy or comforting opener. No, wait, this is just a regular-ass church. This ain't the Duomo. And then the real plot kicks off when everyone's dead. It's like, doomed hometown is a very time-honored trope. Oh, hey! I beat someone up in here. I remember it because there's that chest. See, look at me, not just dropping my... Batman!
No, idiota. He just happens to look exactly like the man.
Give it here.
It's like...
Don't worry, boy. We're not contagious.
Like Ezio's look of, what the fuck is with these two? God, it is funny that Batman and Superman... Or, not Superman. Although I suppose his parents are dead, too. Practically not. The Kents are usually still alive and like way more of an actual parent to Superman than anyone on Krypton. But I do love how like Batman and Spider-Man specifically have been so overdone with telling the story of how their parents died or their parental figure died. They're just like, all right, we don't have to do the crime alley scene again for the latest Batmans. Like, everyone knows that. We have done it to death. And then Spider-Man the Spider-Verse has just gone into the joke of, all right, let's do this one more time. 2 short films connect to the trilogy. One's a prequel to 2, and the other's farewell to the character. For Batman or Ezio? I forget which Cape Crusader we're talking about. Right. Can I actually pull that up, or is that data user man? Nope. Didn't, because I think it has to be in the opening, like the actual start of like main menu. But I remember seeing that in this trilogy, or in this version. Like, not both of them, not the farewell, obviously, but the prequel to 2. No, Ubisoft UK YouTube has a prequel one for... Maybe that's where I watched it? But I could have remembered that... I remembered something of watching...
Why would I be followed?
Give me the package.
Like a short film of Giovanni doing some assassination stuff.
Wait, come back.
Which I remember being really cool, because like I'm not entirely sure if that was live action or just like the classic PlayStation play of we did the most amazing animation. Is that a roof? No, that's a sack. I thought there was a cat on the roof. The most amazing animation that we could. Yeah, and there's that's totally the only live action ace. Yeah, they really... On one hand, it's kind of a shame that they didn't try anything more of that, because I remember the stuff they did for 2 being really good, but knowing their... Hi, Destiny. Thanks for the check-in. Oh, contextual cam. Shit's going down. We'll get up there in due time. I know these gallows.
No, violence is never the answer. It's the solution.
Oh, don't worry. We've been going around punching people and throwing them in the river. Can I throw them in the fountain? Does that count? Well, it does some damage to them. Nope. Hell yeah. Recognize those gallows anywhere. Those are the gallows where my family's going to hang. That's a weird way to remember local landmarks. I'm probably going to be unpacking this in therapy and repressed memories for the rest of my life. That's courier job, which I categorically don't care. We're pro drunken fist expert. God, I should. Well, I did have a hard apple cider before, for the stream, Father? Just because I got like a 6-pack of those, because it was the season. Matt smacks the face with a fist and not a knife ribbon. It's a true way of assassins. No, one of the family's therapy involves lots of... I'm sorry, but even if it's important for her to get over it...
She's in shock.
She's going to remain a broken woman for the rest of her days, because I cannot be asked to get all the feathers. Yes. There's so many of them.
Good, do that. In the meantime, I'll go see my father.
Be careful, Mr. Ezio. The guards were looking for you as well.
What was I talking about? Wait, meant to play this game as a series challenge. Oh, don't worry. Oh no, you're perfectly fine. But like, if you're trying to avoid spoilers or anything in the like, by all means, I totally understand. Smack them. Thank you. Wait. Can I know this is in a... I know we're in a crisis, but... it's only pouch... Wait. They're out of clothes dye. Dang it. They're going to be looking for Italian playboys. Me 30 hours for a Oh yeah, if it's 100%ing them, then that is fair. Like all my other save files. Actually, can I do a load quick? Probably not. But like all my other save files, I don't 100% them, but they're still in the avenue of like 21, 24 hours. Just oh yeah, that'll do it. Don't earn chat's amusement for Assassin's Creed. Yeah, by all means, get out. Get 50 bodies in main square. I have done that. There is a point in these games where I think all of my completed save files are in Florence because I just came back here and started fighting people. I distinctly remember running around as a bored teenager equivalent and just fighting, just getting to max notoriety, and yeah. Nope, can't get that. Oops. Excuse me. Got jumped by the Buckethead Knights and bad. Yeah, the console, it helps that I started on console and then continued to console so that I have some. Oh, AC2 is definitely easier. They definitely added a lot more quality of life features to it, and it's just, oh hey, there's a feather over there. They can wait a little bit. I said I'm not going to get the feathers, but also shiny. Oh come on, Ezio, you could have grabbed that. Shiny collectible objects. Car just casually killing all the redcoats in the middle of Boston. Totally, yeah, totally happens. It's just Boston Massacre Part 2, but this time reversed. Thank God I'm more confident now that AC2 is easy. Hopefully not 30 hours story Yeah, probably won't be that bad if you have experience for from 1 under your belt. It's just for like main story, you get a lot more tools, you get things a lot easier, and this is the start of the we'll be fine. The start of like passive income to help with upgrades and the like. So I'll find the mini map works here. Hopefully. It can't get any worse. But yeah, enjoy the lurking. Appreciate you stopping by. I do like how like it's easier to get up to this part because of the ladders around and like the scaffolds, partially just from this narrative reason of both gameplay of the player not doing much parkour and like the narrative reason of this is the most climbing in the most dangerous situation that Ezio's ever done. Boston Massacre 2 massacring. Certain bug with first game on PC, you fall in a particular hay bale with a high frame rate. Not only will all tired die, but will ascend to the sky. God, I love that. I am actually a bit upset of the lack of like the lack of
not the way it did, and not this
low frame rate differences, because it used to be a PC port came out, a game was designed to run on 30 FPS because that's what consoles could reliably do.
Use your talent to find it.
It got ported to PC. They were able to mod it or just for how it ran. It ran naturally at 60 FPS or more because it was better hardware. Partially because the game came out later enough that there was a legitimate increase in hardware than what the console was made off of. And then you find all sorts of weird shit is tied to frame rates. A fair amount of the franchise and special interests. Oh, understandable. We love that sort of thing here. I think Giovanni pushed Ezio off of theirs. Like, you gotta go now. The guards are coming. Push. But yeah, we love that sort of thing here because, like, yeah, I feel like I have a lot more like a lot more different hyperfixations and kind of special interests that just change rapidly but are all broadly like deep dive. It's like video games broadly, stories and media even broader than that, and then it's like very easily, hey, could be any specific thing in just, we can take them. Fists only, no weapons, do not remember. Okay, no, I don't remember how to parry. We'll knock over that bank when we have a sword and some, like, actual medicine. Yoink. But, like, part of the reason that we played this is that I just randomly got reminded on, like, a rabbit hole of one thing to another. I think it might have been, like, Brotherhood. I don't even know how I got reminded of Assassin's Creed. I think I was just thinking of old games, probably Expedition 33. Got reminded that it was French. What you got? Repair, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. Oh, so you don't got... You don't have anything. Calm down. Remind me of that. Remind me of the games of this that I didn't play. I thought that it could be cheap, and then it just... Okay, the hyperfixation has increased. Spirit Line Abby, don't you recognize? It's me, Mario. And the fact that it's actually delivered in that cadence of the exaggerated accent, either for just for the reference. All right. I'm pressing. There we go. Hey, Maura. Welcome and thanks for checking. I think I'm either doing it wrong or the triangle is weird. The Renaissance robes look so good. Like, I think the only robes that beat it out for me are maybe Kenway's robes, but that's because they're barely robes. They're largely just an admiral's greatcoat with the design that happens to be reminiscent of the robe, and also just the capulet flip of that. When you stop running, he'll just push it over his sword hand.
Hey, what's with their swords?
Oh yeah, thank you so much for the raid. What's going on? I don't know what's happening. Oh, wait.
What do you want then?
Ah, fuck, there's a double raid. Hang on, I'm in the middle. There's no river for me to throw people in.
Why don't we explore other options?
Jeez. Thank you everyone for raiding. I have no idea what's happening. There's too many out once. I hope you had a good stream. Somebody tell me what you were doing, because I don't love the Master Black Red variation. Yes. But yeah, welcome in raiders. I'm Eldritch Horror Bread, Eldritch Horror from Beyond Reality, who found an old man blockbuster full of retro games. Thought, yeah, I don't need to think anymore. This is the coolest shit ever. Mostly possess a roll of bread, because quick, easy, it's free. This is my main model. But every now and then when I need arms, because Silent Hill Elf, Ray was playing Dredge. Wait, so you weren't even playing together? This just happened to be a simultaneous raid? God damn. Anyway, I also possess another one, more humanoid, when I actually have to go in public, called Corpse, for obvious reasons. Tonight we're playing Assassin's Creed 2, because I want to punch a Pope. That's pretty much it. Also, I think my reactive lighting thing broke when I swapped models. Nope, it's just him. It's just built like that. Built wrong. Well, next loading screen will find it. I beat her to a raid and stole the raid power like an evil siren. Good, as you should, Ray. But how was Dredge? How was she raiding me, so we raided into you? Ah, that'll do it. I should really be using the sword for this. Oh, that's how you counter. Now we're unbeatable because counter is stupid easy in this game. It's one of the few that can actually counter. Ever just? No, never have. I tried once back in 92 and it didn't work out, so never again. You evil siren. Yeah, I'm so excited for your like full siren model. Like, I have been called out in my Discord for other monster enthusiasts, and it's just been a good week for that.
What are you doing here?
If eating. Damn. Yeah, I hope you had a good stream, both of you, and if you have to raid and run,
my father and brothers have been in prison. I was told to bring you this.
Run. I'm just gonna make sure I
see now.
Thank you so much for the follow, Hoya. I also forgot there's a weird glitch with this model specifically that makes every throwing item huge. Like that. Thank you, TTF Wood 98. Appreciate it. I have a feeling that this is going to have a lot. And thanks for the check-in, dog sweaters.
Of course.
Yeah,
you need a place to stay. You're more than welcome here. No,
my brain just entered a full washer cycle.
Don't worry, Ezio.
Yes.
Everything is going to be fine.
Yeah, we were just playing this because, like, I had a random reminiscence about this game earlier today, and, like, I want to punch a Pope. It was absolutely hilarious that the final boss of this game is against you and, like, a Pope that's been appointed for, like, a couple months. And I kind of want to do that. In fact, the character becomes the Pope. You can punch him now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is Borgia. Man, if we just stabbed him right then and there, we would have saved so much time, so much effort. It would be better for everyone involved. But we just can't. Because we don't know. And we have to respect the story. Like, we could punch him now, but we don't have the context for why. And, Thank you, Boardstow wearing cheese. Yeah, these are good names. Strong naming. Credits, play-ins. There is... Someone needs to be a salami and we have a sand... I do know a wizard who is made out of ham. I love that box emote. But I do know enough people that there is technically a sandwich. Thank you. All right, I'm back. I'm packing with better weapons. But I know it's in like wait. How did Oh, I have to be locked on. And then that I don't even know how that did it, but there we go. I'm slowly relearning this old combat. And he can't uncountable. Yeah, good night, everyone. Like, go. I'm normally better, but like double raids happening and larger raids and already being wash cycled. God, there's a reason I just like double assassinate from above and then drop a smoke bomb. Because these guys are annoying. Oh yeah, it was just like, I really want to put... No, wait. Oh, hey! The light overlay does work. I specifically did that up because I'm like, it's absolutely hilarious how bright this game does. Yeah, just smoke bomb him. Like, Batman had it right. Just drop a smoke bomb and stab them all. Hang on. What? Alright, Assassin Blade's broken. We got that. And the I want to get to the mission, but if we gotta do this... Oh my God. Like, hey, it's that punk ass Ezio guy. Let's fucking get him. Oh wait, he's packing heat now. Why did we do this? The fact that the mission says the acquittal and not bleh. Oh right, I remember now. Like, there is a mission, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, where you can get, like, right up behind the corrupt, evil king that you're campaigning against, and it's like, you can assassinate him. Remember, I can bribe priests only to pickpocket the money. You can do that? I love that. I never knew that when I first played.
Yes, the documents that were delivered to you last night. I'm afraid I know nothing of these documents.
Oh, you fat bastard.
Need to get closer.
But, like, you can kill him in, like, one mission. It cuts to a game over screen of Henry successfully killed the king, but was killed before he could make it out. However, he made history a much nicer place, and his sacrifice is the moral correct thing to do.
You may take our lives to stay, but we will have yours in return, I swear! We will! Father! There! Grab the boy! He's one of them! I'll kill you for what you've done! Guards! Arrest him!
Ooh, I think I can take a heavy. The texture break. Oh, my sword. The texture breaking here, because it's not fully loaded in, or just that's... No, I think this entire area is like breaking and tearing a bit. It's hilarious. That's amazing. It breaks the reputations to the fighting way. You don't get punished for pickpocketing them if you run away fast enough. God, I've said it once, I'll say it again. This game is such nothing. It fails to do everything it tries to. It has like a decent... I'd put it as a good story for like the era. But like mechanically, it's jank, it's weird. It has stuff like you can pickpocket, and like that was intentional, right? Unless they intentionally made it so when you pay an NPC like that, mission's last man standing, that their money goes right in their pocket for you to pickpocket them back. So the fact that you can is intentional for what the devs wanted you to be able to do. They wanted you to be able to abuse that. Which I think, if I remember right, that's like 75% reduction. Like, you do that once and you're gone. Favorite in terms of story or Ezio games was the same. Like, I remember enjoying the American Revolution games mostly for the fact that that was at the time
several strange markings that I've discovered right
the most advanced game in terms of
but I want you to help me find out.
Technology you could play around with. Like, it was fun to shoot people. It was fun to blow people up. It was fun to have the cannon missions and the fort defense and the naval stuff. But yeah, the 4 just took everything that was good at 3 and doubled down on it, made it better.
tried, I swear.
and the Ezio games is
There were
just,
so many
how
guards.
can you not
Please,
enjoy
come
this
with me.
Italian?
We need to get you off the streets.
What of my mother and sister?
They're safe.
Like,
I'll bring
and
you
just
to
the
them.
journey
No.
from
It's too dangerous for us to travel together.
whiny panic.
Tell me where to go.
Nah,
Don't you
not
dare.
really whiny. There's
My
whinier
sister's
tags.
Just north of the Duomo.
I'm on my way.
It has a good hero's journey arc. Oh, and they're all watching the house. Alright, I know technically I shouldn't run. But also, I'm gonna run. Yeah, they wouldn't... They kind of dropped the lore for Subject... Because Subject 16, if I remember right, all of his stuff wrapped up with the Ezio trilogy, and by the time of 3, he was just kind of it was like a back reference to like a character, like a previous character, or like one or Sir not appearing in this video game. So I kind of want to go through the rest of this just for that. Ever heard of Civil War in old Battlefield Virginia that fires a blank from? Yeah, like all of the old. Can I buy stuff here? Oh, some armor. Yeah, I'll get some Spalders. Get some Spalds on me.
No offense, but I didn't think you had the money.
Fuck you. Yeah, like old black powder stuff is loud like that. And part of that is pretty much anything from the explosion. Like a good quiet... Oh, boy. No, you have not. Into the hay bale. Like anything that's converted to sound from a gunpowder detonation and transferred into it. Hang on, let me try again. My brain's still washer cycling. Borrowed that term from a friend and never looking back, because that's just, yes, that is exactly how I feel when my brain keeps on spinning and I can't finish a single thought. But anything that's not being any energy not transferred directly into the propellant explosion is being lost as sound, which has the double-edged sword of it being really loud, but also being terrifyingly loud. Like, you hear that and it's like, oh, fuck, something by me is going to explode. Yeah, I prefer silent type gunpowder. Yeah. Well, it's less of gunpowder, more of, as far as I know, aside from maybe a bit more efficiency, the biggest advantage of modern gunpowder is it's smokeless black powder. Like, it doesn't have a cloud of acrid smoke of like the original sulfur, saltpeter, and charcoal blend type of blend will give you. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a... God, I remember the Subject 16 puzzles, and I remember them being a pain in the ass, but... Yeah, only vapes now.
There's one of the symbols.
There we go.
What does it mean?
Now, time to laugh at me from being
This can't be.
very bad at a rotational disc puzzle. Yeah, Subject 16 is an MS2 long bleeding effect 24/7, no longer differentiate ancestor. Oh, that is rough but really cool lore. Oh, it's shooting an iron ball at me.
I can't.
It only sends it up. Nice.
Upload it to Desmond then.
Hey, Botanic. We're probably going to have an opportunity for you to yell about Italian Renaissance swords. Right now, we're talking about cannons.
16. Listen, I don't have much time. There's something I
But yeah,
have
like,
to show you.
when you couldn't have weapons that were pinpoint accurate and used every ounce of engineering to be so, you had stuff that was just, hey, we're going to fire at you, and we are going to deafen us and you from everything going on. Hey, you were just learning Italian rapier? Hell yeah, how'd that go? Judging from me, if you... Oh, here's the thing. I know the solution.
Queen Isabella.
I remember a lot of these. Oh, hey, while you're talking about the bleeding effect of Queen Isabella. No, not her. What century is it? Also freaking... God, same. Like, this was peak shit when we were all teenagers. Like, I honestly really loved this and Black Flag, and 3 was fun. Not as much as Black Flag, but I played them in a dumb order. I played 2, 1, Black Flag, 3. Need to get back around to playing the rest of the Ezio trilogy.
We transferred 16's memory data from Abstergo.
So fun. Did Valhalla Death Circle, which is like favorite game I've tried yet for you. That is a name.
Wait a second. The signs on the walls in Abstergo.
That is a name of all times. Like, I don't know whether a Valhalla Death Circle is a cocktail made with mead, a type of medieval torture device, or what, but I love that. Core. It's all... What else? I think it's the Venus. Nah. Wait, I think I'm actually trying to recreate these from memories of which ones of these I've seen flash up in the after thing. Free for all fight, then intense fun to get. Oh, so it's like it's the HEMA equivalent of a game of For Honor. Get the we're no that accurate. Let's just fill the barrel with ball. We're not that accurate. Let's fill the barrel with ball bearings and perforate the countryside. Canister shot, my beloved. Grape shot, and the like. Just fuck everything downrange. Also, mom says hi. Oh, tell her hi. This is a very awkward thing for your mom to be aware of as she's looking at the screen, because this is a very low poly brothel. Hang on, that's being added as a quote.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Messer Ezio. Annetta speaks quite highly of you. I can see why.
God, 256. That is... That's a real... The real milestone. The text lore is even crazier. I think AC Canon, Abe Lincoln. Abraham fucking Lincoln, Templar. That's a wild pull. Crap, I didn't realize where you were in the game.
I understand.
Yeah, we're in the low poly brothel section. Just want to grab a random quote. Wormst. Thermst. 247.
Why are you going to teach me how to kill?
I'm not. I'm going to teach you how to survive. Come.
Somehow I would have believed it more so if Abraham Lincoln was vampires hunter in this. Learn the ways of the courtesans.
You must walk the streets freely, seen but unseen.
After the death of his family, Ezio had to make ends meet as the best male whore this side of Venice.
Like what you see?
Caught up in sword. No, don't apologize. I will throw anyone for apologizing, because like swords are cool. Like, fuck, the only reason that Sith has seemed on topic from their own hyperfixation ramblings is because it does appear. It's not letting me blend with the crowd. Is because the hyperfixation is on Assassin's Creed, which is, yeah. So like, go for it. You know I'm too Midwest. I am trying. It's a losing battle. But I am trying to beat it out of people, but also fair. Just look up the AC War for World... I wish they did a World War II game. Like, I know that they are very much opposed to doing, like, anything like that. And this is 100% of my own hyperfixation that was gifted upon me by Battlefield 1 about that era, but it's just like, I would love that. I would love that so much. Unless you learn the way of the corn dog. No one to this day knows what he meant. God, I could go for a good cheap corn dog. Like, there is... I gotta make my next Costco Sam's Club run soonish, because there's just something about, like, the cheap kind of bulk freezer food. Like, the... like, whole bag, 8-pound bag of French fries. The... Oh. I can't do anything with you. The game spawned no people near you, my girl. Like that, crab rangoons, which unfortunately, it's just like cream cheese rangoons and like the big sheet where you have to commit to eating 8 of them in one sitting, which is like, you can eat an entire pizza by yourself in one sitting, but the penance is in the act. So want to get a whole bag of crap. Yeah. God, because I got like the type that we'd used to get in College Botanic, where it was like the whole sheet where you'd have to peel off the top and dump them in the air fryer, because it's like it's either pull out a Ziploc or not. It was like such a nostalgic hit of like, oh, I remember eating these in college. I mentioned Costco. It's what we did today. All day affair. God, that... Yeah, Costco is a place where you walk into and... Definitely can get them in Costco.
To blend, I'll show you how to use
But,
it for more than just moving
yeah,
around.
Costco, like, God, you either have discipline or... You either have discipline...
Once you've stolen from someone, Ezio,
Just
you
bonk.
mustn't linger.
Bonk. Bonk.
Somebody! It's gone. Help! Someone stole my purse.
Am I even doing this correct? Steal from at least 5 different people. All right. Left at 8:30, home at 4. Yeah, especially if you're going through like if it's a long drive away. I am unlucky and unfortunate that it's very close. Other time spheres will have an AC to explore Wild West, 1920s, 30s Mafia, and Spanish Inquisition. Did not expect that last one. But then again, nobody ever does. That's how it goes. But I can see why they didn't do Wild West at the very least, because I know even though that would be good for what they wanted to do with like just revolvers, lever actions, bolt actions, slower firing firearms, to not be too overpowered. One of the games they were competing with was Red Dead Redemption, which I think they recognized like, nah.
Did you get them?
They win that era. We can't compete with them. Musketeers. Oh, that would be really fun too. Victor Von body check. Hell yeah. But no, like you either go in. I have a permanent, like my shopping list on my phone has a permanent item for Sam's runs, which is just hot nonsense. That's all it says, and I've had to explain to my family what I mean by that, which is just.
I too know betrayal.
I am going into here. I am going to go off my list either because I forgot something, realized something midway through, it was a good deal, but I'm just budgeting for myself whenever I go that one of the items I'm going to get is going to be something I don't need, something stupid, and something that I can quickly heat up for like cheapness. I believe Unity mentions it has I think so. I also think that if it's like a Uplay or Unity store like paid costume, it's probably like lore accurate, but Musketeers specifically would be nice. Unity's, I enjoyed my time in Unity, mostly because these games, I enjoy being able to fuck around and not have to find out. And like, it was fun as a sandbox. I think it was kind of failing. It's not the best game. The short version to describe the protagonist is, what if Ezio, but everyone hated his guts? Like, what if he had none of the skills or value to the Brotherhood to justify him doing whatever the hell he wants, and also the Brotherhood is just kind of awful? I've only played 1, 2, maybe the light. Not 3, then Brotherhood. Oh, so I played 1, 2, Brotherhood, and Black Flag.
With all that's happened.
And Unity.
Where are my manners? Welcome back. Now, how can
Thank you, Leonardo.
I was hoping you could repair something of mine.
Of course. Come, this way. Che pasticcio. Tu santo giorno che cerco. Let me clear a space. All right, let's see it.
Also, I'm like picking up on a little bit of the memory that
despite its age, the
I
construction
have like a passing familiarity with Italian simply because of this game.
Wait.
What are you doing?
Remember Revelations be a DS game, but later in development they decided to scrap it and bring it to console? Good.
Very well. It may very well what? Please sit.
Because that means more Ezio. And wherever there's Ezio, there's a possibility for Leonardo da Vinci.
Every third.
I love the time skips. He's like, all right, if we do this, like him nerding out, and then, oh wait, I love this scene so much.
To decode that parchment of yours. It showed me exactly what to do. Now all that's left is to remove your ring finger.
Really?
I'm sorry, but this is how it must be done. The blade is designed to ensure the commitment of whoever wields it.
Bene. Do it quickly.
Where you learned?
I was only having fun, Ezio. Though the blade once required a sacrifice, it's been modified.
There is something so funny of the fact that every game after 2 uses Leonardo's modified hidden blade. So the original is
one of these. Please bring it to me.
You have my word.
The original had a big deal of like the commitment and
open this door.
Like the commitment ceremony around removing the ring finger and the commitment to the Brotherhood and the Creed.
How may I be of service?
And
I need you to answer some questions.
This game's like, no, we don't want to do the ring finger chopping off thing. So we're not going to do that. Every game after uses that design so the protagonists don't have to remove a finger.
What? Me?
Every game before this chronologically has some dumbass reason why they also don't have to remove the finger. I remember it was peak stupidity in Valhalla where the main character is given the blade by actual practicing assassins from the Levant, like from Altair's order. Boink. And Eivor's reason for not having to remove the finger is, no, this is fancy, this is nice, neat, I'm going to display it. Slaps it on the other side of their wrist. It's like, it works. All right. If you say so, we can do that. The fun thing is first game. Yeah, it has the most corrupt Brotherhood, and every other game is like very intentionally saying, nah, fuck it. We're not being a part of that. Origins Valhalla still use the old model. And I only know from Valhalla that Eivor doesn't chop off the finger at any point. It's just like, nah, I'm wearing it on the top of my bracer instead of the bottom.
See? Like it never happened.
Thank you, Leonardo, for everything.
And I do know that if you learn Italian, you can at least learn some Italian geography.
Designs, I will upgrade your blade as well.
because I've heard so many stories of people navigating by old Renaissance landmarks because they played this game way too much. Realizing they don't know like any other AC game plots other than Beta 3. That's okay, you don't need to. Because here's my opinion. These games have the exact same problem as pretty much every modern isekai. In which, my problem with modern isekai is you lose nothing if you cut out the isekai except for the self-insertion fantasy, which is not a selling point to me for the genre in and of itself. And instead, you get someone who isn't an absolutely boring do-nothing protagonist, because most isekai protagonists are kind of bad. Like, every other character is more interesting to them. It would be so much more interesting if the main character had a tie to the world. And like, you could ignore the meta plot, partially because they completely lost all the plot after 3 because Desmond dies in that game, and just go, ooh, there's chest down there, and just go from it as from the angle of historical fiction, which is cool. Yeah, there's a certain armor in Valhalla that corrects the blade. It is a hat. That's kind of funny. That there is an armor that exists specifically to flip it around. Also, can modern day stories stick to one character, please? Yeah, because that's the thing. I've heard that they wanted to...
Leonardo likes to talk.
I remember there's a...
But I trust he did more.
I remember there's a...
Impressive.
QT here because I keep on missing it.
Myself.
Because they wanted to wrap it up with Desmond. They had better ideas for what to do with Desmond at 3.
Is the deed.
And then they
Where can I find Uberto?
weren't allowed to wrap up and let the series die. They had to keep it going in perpetuity. Which means you get the Abstergo employee in 4, which those sections were awful. Right? If I just ranking the modern day story stuff from the games I played, the absolute best story is in Unity, because you don't have a modern day section. It's framed entirely with no POV character, just a faceless self-insert. Like, it's kind of even more meta in that it just says, like, oh, they're contacting you, the player, directly. Which is great, because it means you can keep on going through the absolute historical fiction nonsense that is the game, and get things like Arno manning a Maxim gun on the Eiffel Tower in World War II. Oh, not a Maxim. I don't know what that would be. Knowing my luck, they probably did something ridiculous, and it's like a Browning M2, which would not be in France at that time. Yeah, employee thing was 4, Rogue, and Liberation. Yeah, I only played 4 out of all those. So, like, anyway, Arno's the absolute best because it doesn't exist, and you get to stay playing as Arno and his abilities the entire time. Oh, hey, the Assassins of Medici.
You have overstepped your bounds, Roberto.
I think.
Who are you to speak of bounds? You who have crowned yourself Lorenzo di Medici,
and then
Principe of Firenze.
I've done no
second best, I'd say, being the Desmond.
How convenient.
Not trilogy. There's 5 games.
How far your reach extends, which is to say, nowhere at all.
Because it was the most focused.
A valuable lesson for me and my allies.
4 is probably one of the worst because it's slow, it's first person, you're just stuck in an office all the time. It's plotting, it's awkward. I ever see Maximum Intense at an airplane? It was Steam as gasoline was too modern for him. Thing was, yeah, that tracks. Oh, hey, there's the thing right over there. I always remember this because I should have done that beforehand. Excuse me, pardon me. You. Nope. You're going the right direction. No, I had never heard of Maxim attempting an actual airplane. That is the fact that it's steam powered. I can only imagine that I'm familiar with the design. If I saw him, like, oh, I thought they made that explicitly for this one steampunk thing. Oh, I wish I had the dual assassination. That'd be so nice. That'd solve all my problems immediately. New idea. Come on, girls. Oh, right. The courtesans and groups are so overpowered because they...
Give them something to think about.
They just are perpetually... please move. They're just perpetually stealth fools. Very classy.
To you as well. You.
Chunk! God, that's so rough. That's so brutal. Plane was in. Ah! That's why it didn't go. Florence here. My people in Florence here too are saying, yes, I jumped off that.
And I have.
Probably more than they know.
I'm still here. Me, Ezio. Ezio Auditore.
Oh, you're going to have such a bigger price on your head. Anyway. I'd love to stand and fight, but I could probably actually. No, I don't have the upgrade yet. There's a glorious upgrade that lets you counter any attacks with a hidden blade, and I remember just walking around Venice countering people with my hidden blade and just not taking it seriously at all. Remember, that character does not become Pope. Ah! I thought you were supposed to be stupid, but it appears I am the fool. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was someone else. I thought we had a couple more bits of nonsense to deal with. Alright, shoot. I'm trying to get away with crime here. Alright. I don't have a weapon yet. All the talk about, oh, there's a thing that you can use to just counter. And then I forget that I don't have it. Oh. This is... Nope. I did not have that either. We've been over this. I'm a fool. You know that. That is a well-known fact about me. And here we are, pretending that I'm not, that I know things. Anyway.
All who need aid are welcome here.
Viewpoint. Church. Let me crime. You understand me. Ooh, that's pretty good. Ooh, yes. That Florentine Crimson. I think what... So normally I don't actually go with, like, costume changes. My hot take is that I'll spend most, like 90% of the game in just the basic of story-given equipment. Like, the most I've done is... Like, when playing Expedition 33, I spent 99% of the game with the Expedition uniforms on. No costume changes. The most I do, I think I changed Male's hairstyle. And every so often, I would forget that CL had a beret on because I never really used her all that much. and I'd equip a hat on her to force my game to save and then forget it was on there. It's always funny how the games treat brooms as a heavy weapon. Oh, dang. There's some real power in there. Palazzo della Signora. Hang on, where's the map? Well, good luck, everyone. We are now having to deal with my absolute lack of directions. Game didn't change the outfit, was rogue, sucked for red and dark color schemes. Yeah, me too on that one. Oh, that's under. Yeah, maybe I have a thing for red and black color schemes too. Considering that on most of my models, if it's not orange or a similar color being prominent, it's red and black, and even then there's also a lot of red.
There. No, you don't.
Nope. Shunk. It's just such a good color combination. And like, sure, it's like 90% villainous, but also you're playing a rogue, so yeah, attack animations are the exact same as that. They totally just leaned into that. That is such a great thing that they just grabbed that joke and like, yeah,
or is it?
Broom's a heavy weapon, Broom's a mace. It has the same hefty bonk as anything else. Yeah, this is the one I remember because I am awful. There's like one or two that I'm awful at that take me way longer than I should. And this is probably going to be embarrassing. Had a thing of red and black Kernet. Hell yeah. It's fantastic. Fortunately, it starts pretty easy because you can just like line up the faces, and then there's a couple that's like I don't even know what I'm looking at. All right, that's gonna start in a moment. If I remember right, like half of, like a majority of these people show up in later games, and it's like, yeah, they had an Apple of Eden in like a what if scenario or for like a second, and they're not as, and like most of these people are either not Templars, haven't showed up in the game, or haven't been aware. You can clear. Oh yeah, he does do that. I forgot about that. Anyway, ads have started. Be back in a sec. think that's good for everyone. So in AC lore, Gandhi and Jesus had Isu artifacts. That okay, this might, first of all, Gandhi having artifact is just really funny to me because it's like, what did he do with it? On one hand, I can see Gandhi, like, them going full... What? Why did it do that? Like, going full into the conspiratorial weeds and, like, yes, Gandhi's program Nonviolent Resistance worked only because of the Apple of Eden. But I think it's funnier if it's like, nah, Gandhi just had this thing. He either knew what it was and deliberately didn't use it and just kind of kept it hidden from everyone else to like keep the violence from escalating, or it was just like, yeah, I have this thing. I don't know what it is, but it's neat. And here's the hot take. I know this is the series that definitely pushed so much Reddit atheism, or like the nihilist type of atheist vibe on Reddit for a while. I think it's so much funnier. And granted, I am going off of what's funniest, but both as a narrative mystery, deliberately not touching that can of worms with... Not touching that can of worms with the game, because it's just... Game ain't about that. Right, I don't have a sword. I keep on forgetting that I'm not armed and that I should really hold off on all that. But like, both as a narrative mystery and just to admit, like, yeah, we're not going into that because that's like, it just ain't worth it. It's funnier to leave Jesus as just a black box of, we don't know what the hell is up with him. We checked. We can find nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Where will you go?
About him. He came, he did his thing, and he left.
What would you have me do then?
I think Gandhi used it during a protest, if you remember. Yeah, from what I know about how they write these games, that would be that would make sense. The biggest, use it at the biggest point of impact just for narrative punch.
They traded dignity for coin.
But
their loss would not be mourned.
I definitely love the idea of just, yeah, Jesus was here. He is an entity. We have investigated him several different times.
I've added a program for tracking notoriety.
And we have nothing on him.
How far you are between notorious and
we have, as an organization, issued an injunction to just stop.
Know if you should watch your actions. It'll also tell you if the
to stop wasting organization resources. Just, it's closed. We do not care anymore. It's closed now. God, I remember the notoriety system so much. It's always so janky to me, because what do you mean you can go from shoot on sight to they're a little bit suspicious by ripping away one poster from a wall? And I also remember... Wait. Do I even know how to aerial assassinate yet? I definitely can't climb up. I feel like I should be able to climb up there, but the fact that it's heralds or, hey, you want to lose all your notoriety? Murder a man in broad daylight. But do it the right way. You got to do it with a bit of pizzazz.
Bentornato,
Okay,
Ezio.
that's the funniest answer. The artifacts roll over into nuclear Gandhi.
Ezio, where have you been? They wouldn't let us leave. And Mother, she hasn't spoken a single word since we left the house. Father will need to sort things out.
Unfortunately, Gandhi had to be
And Federico.
neutralized in a rare joint effort of Templars and assassins, or else the world would be consumed in nuclear flames. Side effect, this is how we learned that the artifacts drive the holders insane. Newer games artifact get more busted. One can make you immortal, long keep. I remember that. I remember that because that was in Valhalla, and it was the stupidest fucking thing. Because the entire scheme of one dude was just, I hope someone in a couple hundred years shows up holding this artifact,
Stay vigilant.
accidentally dislodges me from the supercomputer virtual reality ancient alien machine thing, and I happen to fall on top of the spear, and my withered corpse, or the spear happens to come in contact with my withered corpse at some point and revives me. And it somehow works. Like, that's the weirdest thing. No. Did anyone hear what the bard said? But I love you, noble lord. Pizza? Pizzazz? Thought you said pizza. Camera cuts a horrific crime scene with a dead body and pizza all over the place. Oh, that actually reminds me of what I was going to make for dinner one of these days this week. Actually, do I have any pizza toppings? No, I don't, because the last one I made was very much underwhelming in pepperonis. I usually put some under the sauce and some on top because I always buy way too much, and it's like cooking for a single person, even with an appetite, it's just way too much food. It's even more dumb and Odyssey. Modern protagonist literally meets their ancestor, and the ancestor's in a tuxedo. Okay. And if I don't. Alright. Fine. I won't punch the bards. Here. Fuck off. Riviera table of one? Well, if you insist. Actually, does this still... No, barrel no longer works. I had set that up like way early. I think I deleted that because it never gets used. He keeps throwing people in the river. Why? Why does he keep throwing people in the... That gives me an art idea that could be used for people. Just like 2 or 3 people pulling themselves in the river, and it's just he keeps throwing people in the river. Why does he keep throwing us in the river? And it's like at dusk, and there's just the silhouette of corpse heaving someone else in there. Hang on. Stress. Slowly to life he has. About players punching bards transformed to lore that Ezio hates bards. They really need to work on their composition skills. Like they're shit at it. List of commands we can. Yeah, there should be one at. Should be one there. That should be the most accurate. I was thinking about earlier today that I have so many things that are fossilized. Like, I don't remember where it is that I set up or how I set up my Nightbot. I don't know how I set up my Discord bot. I don't really remember where to go to update them. They work, they're there, they're fossilized and in there. Oh,
Were they
all quote is one that I set up to.
Yes.
Actually, that's the Nightbot quote system, not my current quote system. I set that up to try to extract all of the quotes from Nightbot so I can move them into my current one, and I got an IP ban. I literally had to send a message to Zero Realm, another moderator, to say like, hey, can you go to this IP? This is how I found this is how I actually get the quotes out, and I need you to send me them. Because I got my ass IP banned, and the last time the dude who made this quote bot system responded to a thread of, hey, send something here and I'll unban you, was like 2017. Holy shit, that actually dropped an emote. Neat. Nice. That is statistically average. I was hoping I was going to break something. Oh, it did. It's just that I preemptively broke it. Finally, the Yuji Naka command. The funny thing, that is also through my bot. Because that should show up every time somebody do the art piece like Night on Bald Mountain and Corpse giant size throwing people in the river, people crawling out the river. The funny thing is, Corpse is usually tall. Why does Nightbot have a sub to that person? Probably just for that. I don't know. Or it's like a global emote or something. But no, the funny thing is, Corpse is actually bigger than like most VTubers. He's smaller than most monster-sized ones because that's like 7 feet minimum.
It should be close.
But most actual VTubers are like 5'6" or lesser around. Wow. I can't believe it's been that long since I've remembered about the tangent command. That's another one that I used a lot when I started out, but haven't thought about. Oh, don't click on the throne link. That should go to a Rickroll. I don't know if I did that correctly, if I set it up correctly, though, but I don't think it actually goes to my throne. I do have one. You have to search for it. Went to 404? Yeah, I should probably update that with my actual link in case people want to use it. Nope, on mobile I can tap them. Oh, weird. I guess
a prettier bride.
It's just something that they do. What's a throne? It's a gift giving service. It's like a wish list thing. So like if you want to support, so if you like want to support a creator in ways that's like a bit more meaningful than a sub, or like they don't have a dono link because of things they have. Yeah, it's absolute asshole. I wish there was a river for me to throw him into. Can I? Oh, that's so much easier. Oh, sorry, Mom. Wow. Now that it's known, that tangent counter is going to get used a lot. But yeah, Throne's a
what sorcery is this?
Just gifting service. It's like another way to help out with streamers. I've seen people like fund capture cards, gifts, things for streaming, or like crowdfund a PC because there's broke midstream. It's me, Mario. But yeah, like Corpse is very tall for human-sized VTubers. For monster size, he's still pretty small because that's like the joke I've seen and have done with Brett and Reen, because they add up to 10 inches, is there's one for they're a 7 or they're a 10, but in feet. God, my sister is getting brutalized. 6'4". Static is 6'5", and then Bread's 3 inches and Reen's 7 inches. The Eldritch Horror has a volume of either 4 miles tall or 256 miles in 4 dimensions.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Don't you recognize me? It's a me, Mario.
Yeah, that joke still hits.
It's been too long.
It's me, Berdio.
Too long. I heard what happened in Firenze.
He's a dude and a half. I love this guy.
Let's get you all away from here.
Yeah, it's just that when most VTubers choose heights, they like go for their IRL, which means most people are at 6 feet or below, and it's hilarious. I think the biggest one.
They executed father for treason.
Yeah, the biggest like gap in size. It doesn't really count because it's not like human scale. But it's like
I have no answers, Uncle.
3 feet or more, which from another friend.
Still can't
Just
believe
like
they are gone.
I don't know.
We will make sense of this.
I wish I shared your.
So watch out for Luigi. I think he has a hand cannon.
I think you will find much to like in Monterey.
I thought Monterey
Isn't that a
was an
character?
enemy of Firenze.
Isn't that a character in like one of the trilogy ones of a guy named Luigi who does have a hand cannon or like a wheel lock? Man, know just enough about swords to have opinion and identify a couple major styles of sword, but not like the in-between swords. I can't tell if they're using rapiers, arming swords, or something else.
But I've never been much of a believer.
I know.
Villa Auditore
God, it's hard
is
to see.
200 years old? It was built by my great-grandfather.
I can almost see Ezio's, but he does the cape thing, which I love. But
with all the fighting that's been going on,
I know that this does unlock the armory, which lets me
I wish I could do
view it a bit better.
But I just don't have the time or money to fix things up. Guess that's life, huh?
If only.
Casa Dolce Casa. So,
If only there was a bored youth and an adventurous young man on hand to help fix things up. Yeah, that's not right. No, I think it's mostly straight swords or arming swords. Should finish the building model. Might be a record in size due to model itself. Like 8 feet tall in actual feet. This is also AC, so yeah. Let's make a reference IRL event. Oh! I mean, I'd look it up. There has to be a Luigi somewhere in this nonsense Italy.
What work? My father was a banker.
He did not tell you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ma che me combini, Giovanni? Where to even
Like, god damn it, Giovanni, you didn't tell any of your family about the whole assassination side business. I think Brotherhood rap. I remember there being a good like a good variety of weaponry. This always messes me up because I run everywhere because I'm an impatient little bitch. And all right. So that's the common sword, which is, you can't even see it very well because it's using the ghost model because that's what I have equipped. But I think it's a majority straight sword. There's some like maces and bonk sticks around, and I'm gonna go get the puzzle rapier. Don't remember Louis. I do remember it. I'm just trying very hard not to mention that on stream because I don't want to get bonked by Twitch and I don't want to get into a side conversation of all that because the more political the talk gets, the less I want to think about that on what I do for a hobby. That I'm pretty sure like he got acquitted. Oh, this one's a pain. Guys, it took me too long to realize what your reference. Houdini. What do you mean it's not there? Where else would he carry it in that? Oh. Oh, we don't. Oh, yeah, here it is. Gandhi during the Salt March. Which, God, this is so much easier to find on my monitor than they are on TV in 2000 whatever. Look. Oh yeah, and they give it to you in such a way that's like, I have no idea what I'm looking at. Alright, look. They were always on hand. Yell at me all you want, but where else? In a 19 whatever bathing suit, if you have to hide something the size of a grapefruit, where are you going to put it? I stand justified in that was the only place it could have been. Where's the viewpoint? There's the viewpoint. God, there's something that activates in my brain because they've used this exact same. There's like a couple of places in Assassin's Creed 1 where it was like the crucifix or the cross on top of a synagogue or a church. But almost everywhere else uses that exact design, and it's like exactly, it activates my brain of there. I forgot about the little leitmotif. Yes, it's so good. It had, like, part of why I like going back to these old games is quite a lot. You get things that are trying to be like either different or breaking old trends or break into a new sound font. And then you get to these old and it's like, oh, this is the classic. This is the old theme before it got remixed. Because you do have a long-standing leitmotif from like all series long. But it's usually changed. Like for Kirby, Green Greens appears as a stage theme in like original games, but then it largely gets folded into a general theme for Kirby themselves. And then you go back in here and it's like, oh yeah, this is a stage theme.
Don't worry. We're only
so good. Let's forget that this game is also town. I love it for that.
I know.
Because it's not as insane or in depth as like 3's Town Sim. Like, it's simpler. It's just kind of a thing that you can come back, claim the proceeds from the chest and from Claudia at
bread.
Up. Hey, Butterfly, that completely reset my brain. And like just reinvest it, and it's a little thing of like, oh, if I need an armor upgrade, I can go back, add it all in town, and then back there. Ooh, Benfato. No, you're fine. My brain has been nothing but resetting. I'm in perpetual wash cycle. Why is everyone from the Midwest in my chat? Why am I surrounded by people in the Midwest, I say, from an abandoned blockbuster in the middle of Peoria, Illinois? Maybe the art piece of me throwing people should be just people who apologize way too much. In which case, Mecha's going in the water, Butterfly is going in the water, Botanic is going to be the vague unhumanoid person in the silhouette being lifted by their neck about to be thrown in the water. So many people go in the river. Or a game my character ends up being billionaire by ancient God, most definitely be. Oh yeah, you would be chucked for sure. That is. There is something so funny. Ow.
I told you before. My father was a paper pusher.
That Well, now I need to order it. All right.
I've taught you how to avoid
I'll see what I was going for, because I had another idea of, you know, those cup noodle of those like cup noodle figurines that are designed to sit on top of like a instant noodle container while you wait for them to cook. I had the idea of like Reen doing that, but just being bored and ticked off. Like, how long do I have to sit on this goddamn cup of noodles before they get cooked? Exception of the Midwest accusation, since I'm from the South. That's something. But I also know several Southerners. Is this just get hit? Just taunting them and get smacked. Not in the Midwest. You're I know where you're on. It's close enough, because here we are. Yeah, there's too many arts, not enough ideas. How many things do I have in progress right now anyway? See my skeleton app just emerging? I think you're like a state or two away. I don't know it.
My father was an assassin. But why the need for such secrecy?
Are you familiar with the Templar? One of several knightly orders.
I think that it's like...
History teaches they were disbanded nearly 200 years ago in France.
It's like close enough. I'm bad at directions. I don't know.
Pushed underground, where they continued their nefarious work.
Right.
Rigati.
Ow. Way too much confidence. But no, there's something about it that after a certain point of, because like it's a hard habit to break. I understand that, but also like the Midwestern apology, or at least the social awkward or unsure lack of confidence type. There's a certain point where if you have a bit of confidence that you're not as annoying as you think you are personally, it's more annoying to be apologizing for something that people are confused as to why you're apologizing than it is to just eat the perceived annoyance. Crystal Skull bobbing in the water. Oh, this is going to be... This is getting so expensive because it's like... has to be at a level enough to add lighting.
To deny your heritage?
Involves like 3 people's heads. Also comic style.
Vieri's been harassing us ever since you
And
first arrived.
I love this. Okay, so no, you'll be less annoying, which is a win. But I'm here for it. Keeps throwing us in the water. Why does he keep throwing us in the water?
Uncle!
It's beautiful.
Where is everyone?
Let's go right into the water.
To slay that snake, Vieri.
Ah, San Gimignano.
I wish to join them.
I
You'll find what you need at the
completely forget the Tuscany arc of this game. Like, if you asked me to name it, it's Florence, back to Florence, Venice, and then that's like, ugh. God, I'll go flying. I'm so full my fry. All right, so Butterfly being on her way into the water with some fries flying. Noted. How did I know that that was there? Like, I remember going around town with a guide to find all these statuettes, and for whatever reason, I'm just like, there's one there. Ring-a-ding-ding, right into the drink. I know crystals are technically rocks, so I can't skip, but you can't skip my skull across the water. Bet. After I throw this person in, I'm fishing you out and trying again. Can I find another one just from vague memories? Because I know there's one by the church. I know there's one by a guard tower or the outer wall. One in the well. How the fuck do I remember this? But like the moment you give me a 5-digit number, my brain just washers out and is like, nah, can't remember. Challenge accepted. Actually, on second thought, I might... next charity thing that I do, I think I'm gonna put this in the back pocket as a donor incentive. Just get thrown. Yep, one for Minerva. I know they have to be in specific pairs, but I don't... there's another. Am I just going to casually get like a bunch of these? Right, that's the other thing. I know like a bunch of these have... Like, there's standard ones, but... Oh, hey, that was the one by the church. That was a 2 by the church. But I think the one down in the well and the guard tower... And the one you mentioned, the guard tower, needs repairs. But, like... I just want to say that the design of Montergioni as a player base is absolutely genius. Because you have valuable collectibles to find scattered around town in the form of the statuettes that also are revealed. And God, these are, I guess I was just stupid. These are actually really easy to find if you just take a minute to let your brain washer and run around the town at like ground level. Like there's little collectibles and chests still to encourage the player to give at least a little poke around town. But if you look at the design, there's the main strip that terminates in your manor, which has the main draw for players coming back. So you can run up directly to your villa, get restock on medicine, grab gear repairs, and oh wait, they're on the second floor. Deposit story dependent things in the codex pages and refill on money, and then get back out. Like, it's so... There's not an ounce of fat on the town design. There's no routing. They have a design of someone who's going in, running out, in and out.
She can't let him go. I don't know.
And
don't worry.
The fact that the Feather Collection side quest is here, but on the second floor where none of the stuff, nothing important is, means that you can grab a lot and drop them all in like a big run of things. With the parkour, once I master the older mechanics, Unity has my favorite parkour. Oh yeah, like Unity, they doubled down on the parkour system. Like their whole thing was, we are doing French Revolution, we are getting the big points, and we're making this place this is the biggest urban environment that we have ever done. We are doing it properly. Okay, like, I feel like there's one somewhere around the villa. It is baseless, but yeah. Like, just no notes. I really wish that they did more. Like, I know that the legend design is, if you go far enough back behind in history, you don't get good urban designs. That's simply because... Oh, hey, we got one. That's simply because they didn't really have the technology to build cities like that. But just the fact that they stopped going forward in history, I feel, is such a miss. Like, they they could have done a lot of interesting stuff with simply having the world build and setting go forwards. Because, like, there's a bunch of areas in between. Like, they don't want... I think the latest they will do is... Or they want to do is... Like, later 1800... Like, I think Victorian era. With... Actually, yeah, Victorian opens up for Wild West pretty easily, because it's just the same. But there's so many eras in between, like Musketeers, that was mentioned earlier, that they could have taken as an option. God, the horses both feel very thin and very floppy. There's something about these games that are best experienced at a distance on a much worse TV. 4K is not the play for everyone. But I'm here for it. I don't know... No, I guess I actually don't know. I got distracted by something popping up on Discord on my other monitor. Oh, wait, I remember. I don't know if it's nostalgia or something else, but just... I think it looked better, looked less foggy, but I'm also experiencing it much differently now. Syndicate, they had to be careful with certain names of enemies because of how recent in history it was. That's hilarious. I adore the fact they're like, well, if we say it's who we want to say it as they'll get mad because they're actively still alive. So we should not. Which is just perfect. So, like, unfortunately, I don't think they're going to get, like... We're not going to see any game that's as bold as that is. Simply because after a certain point of AAA gaming, they're just cowards. Like, they might start up with a very interesting political or applicable core, but they just don't have the courage to talk about current events anymore. And, like, on one hand, I get it. Like, earlier I said, like, yeah, I deliberately avoid talking about current events because they get messy.
Taking responsibility.
Part of it is...
It troubles you because of me.
Yeri troubles us because he's a...
Part of it is just, like, you lose mass appeal, which you should probably lose mass appeal anyway. Like, I think there's a large there's a section of people who are just categorically not the target audience of a Wolfenstein game. Like family trees and people going, that person in my family tree wouldn't be... Oh, that's somehow even better. That's somehow even funnier. Because, like, I don't know how much everyone else can trace back their family tree. Personally, it's around 1940. Both sides of my family came from the Netherlands. And beyond that, we can either trace back to, like, yeah, we know what windmill our families own because we've just asked the older people in our family and they knew. To family trees fucked up? Hell yeah, we love that.
Once we have engaged them,
I know one end of my family tree just, like, goes back to early 1900s to a Dutch scullery maid and just ends there. We all have an idea of what happened in that case. Ooh, throwing knives. So it's like, what? There we go. Have to lock on? How dare? How dare they bother my divine self with such a trifle as locking on? They should just know where I want to fire and make sure there's an enemy at the end of my arc. Oh, come on. You are getting by. Wait, there's a well. Ow. Ow. Ton. That's French, but... Wait. Oh, wait, we're good. There. Oh, sweet. It's a nice pink. Sure about how AC is going to treat German witch hunts with hex.
Distract those guards and keep
I
them from raising
doubt
the alarm.
well. I don't
Hopefully
have a
you'll buy
good
me enough
vibe
time
on
to
that.
find and silence Vieri.
Way too drunk that
Wait
fell
here.
off the Mayflower.
Take a few of my men with you, just to be safe. Once they're dealt with.
I know what you mean by that, but I choose to believe that it was on it was on the beginning of the trip, not the end. Hey, hang on, I just gotta do some shopping, just a little bit. Ooh, Helmschmied. Weapons, Venetian falchion, Mercenario warhammer, old Syrian sword. Dagger. Ooh, the knife. I'll buy a knife. Why use coins for wishing? Well, exactly, Sith. That's awkward. Yeah. Very much so. Gotta guard the chest, I assume.
Again, when you
Thank you.
Instead, he's turned this into nursemaids. And what?
Keep them busy.
I love the fact that it's just like, yeah, sure.
Better for you to die cleanly now.
Like, yeah, sure, you can totally just do some shopping. We're fine with this. Like, any business is business. Stab. Wait. I love this game because you don't need a big weapon. You just need to turtle it defensively and you'll get it. I think, if I remember right, I believe I've spent the entire time in Tuscany at like maximum notoriety simply because I did not care enough to lower it. Yeah, they were amazing. Like they got some art put in behind it, and like at the start of the game, like the little eye attention grabber that plays in order as just like a demo or attract mode sort of thing. Like it looks great. And I think you can't I think you can do almost everything that the trailer shows. Like I know that the gimmick for Carnival, when you get to that section of the story in Venice, that the gimmick is in fact you don't gain any notoriety because it's Carnival. Everyone's wearing masks. How do we end up here? Why are we here? We're fine. And then it goes through distracting one target with courtesans, one with, and then just hitting them with the hidden blade as they go about it. Ow.
Ezio, your uncle's under attack and needs help.
Go to
I think there's a drop assassination, or at least into the haystack sort of thing, which pretty great. And then you finally get him with a hidden gun, which I need to remember to have more fun with the gadgets. Like my biggest downfall in these games is that I like find something that works and then I never stop using it. Like the game gives me new tools and I never go for them. I am so annoyed by that personally, because it's like, no, there's a lot of fun to be had. I've just optimized myself out of having fun because I'm like, there's a whole lot easier ways to do this. Oh, but I didn't mean to go down the street. That tower reminds me whenever I was climbing half the time, Ezio for some reason is yeeting himself off. Yep. Case in point, into the haystacks. Why is this flamboyant Italian man not going into the haystacks? Why is he going off way to the left? Well, using the gun for roof guards that unfortunately saw me. I think I just charged them. I think I just ran full tilt at them with a hidden blade, and I remember a lot of high-profile assassinations that were best described as me running at them, lifting two people up by the sternum by a knife, and dropping them.
It's settled. Vieri, you will remain here to coordinate the mercenary. Francesco will organize our forces in the city and send
the subtitles is making me think, why do they bother leaving mercenary untranslated? And then it's like, oh, because Italian, it's
continues to harass my forces, and
it's spelled very similar to mercenary because it's an English loanword, and some English bastard just took that word, changed the I to a Y, and like, there we go, mercenary. But it's mercenary or Wait, are there priests? Yep. Because practically speaking, this isn't a mission set in a set piece area.
What?
Mario Auditore has invaded the city. He comes
It's a free roam section with a bunch of battles, so notoriety gains like normal. Because I did rip a poster off of everything. Wait. Oh, but excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, madam. Sorry to wait. There's no way. I've always done this as the highest of profiles. I've always had to chase him down across the wall. I've always got him with running. I could just...
Fear not, Ezio. I'll make sure your death comes quick.
Oh, no. I just don't have the skills to do this properly. Yep. That's why. Time to break the... Yep. God, pick one of your favorite stone walls to beat against. And if anyone else tries something, except for the ones who can counter you. Wait, is the knife better for this? We will never know because I'll never equip it. Man, you know what I wish I had right now? The hidden gun. That would be nice. Although countering is so brain dead easy in this game. It's like, I could, but why? It is so much fun to equip the hidden blades.
Is this why he was killed?
And just counter a mob to death.
Were you hoping for a confession?
God, he's such an ass. This is the benediction you get instead of Requiescat in Pace. Ooh. I like the way you think.
For all that's happened, do you think he would have shown either of us such kindness?
You are not Fieri. Do not become him.
Now I know it's a delay. You're good. You're good. It happens, and I'm not surprised my internet is not the most dependable. How's you choose guards?
Let us return to the villa.
Wait. What is a wall but a bridge over land? I can throw people off of it. Oh, this is great. Knife belt. Ooh, for more knives. And a codex page. Neat. Ah. I wish there was still more fighting. I wish I had to escape, but I guess we own the city now, mostly. I don't know. I find it funny that most of Italian history is basically this city-state hates their nearest neighbor and regularly hires people to go to war for them. It's just so funny that so much of Italian history is just they buy armies and mercenaries. And I think it kind of folded the moment there was someone who had an army that was loyal to a cause and ideal and not just more mercenaries. We've evolved from throwing people in the water, throwing them on the ground. The Renaissance is full of so much amazing technology. It's an unprecedented era of advancement. I'm gonna get this. The Venetian falchion, like, it's got speed, but I want deflect. Alright, God, the knife. I've always thought the knife belt, the throwing knives in this looked so cool. Go. That's what is I don't know. It's solid state. I think Stoff has a plan. The ground is harder though, so probably not throwing chat onto the ground or off a wall. But what is grass but solid state biological water storage? It's a grassland is basically just a river. Yep, amber waves of grain and all that shit.
And why not? You've done us a great service, Nipote.
Get some boy.
With Vieri dead, La Toscana will grow quiet once more. Do you know what that means?
Basta lavorare. Si passa tutto il giorno a bere e a puttane.
What? It's true. Come, Ezio, walk with me.
Exactly. Yes, as that very Italian mercenary said, what? It's true.
The Pazzi answer to another. Spaniard.
Oh, right. We're not only punching a Pope, we're punching a Spaniard. Characters Crystal Skull can handle the ground. God, that's been another set of, like, art I've wanted to get. Of, like, slow fall, corpse just hitting the ground at terminal velocity and getting up because he's made out of fucking metal and concrete. It's like, yeah, no, I don't have a terminal velocity because there's no point out where it's actually terminal for me. And also I've had, like, the back of the mind idea of, like, it's 2.0 design stuff. Can handle the ground. I just don't want to. Mood.
I shall read the letter.
I'm just like recreating the Assassin's Creed like blade in the air finisher with a note that normally this move is done.
Yes, Vieri is brash and prone to act without
more normally this move is done with a very precise strike to the vitals. However, Corpse does not know where those are, so what actually kills victims is the fact that there's a half-ton person barreling onto them at high speeds. Strangely skull-shaped crater near the block.
Look familiar?
Corpse just leaving a crater in the ground, stands up. There's a skull underneath it. Like, goddamn, you are resilient.
Here. This is not your father's work. Someone else has translated it.
Leonardo da Vinci, a friend.
Do you see the way the words cross from one page to the next?
There is something underneath it all. Some kind of map.
I love how it's like, yeah, you see how things cross over? There's like a code there. Ezio with Eagle Vision. Oh yeah, there's also a map underneath.
Like us, who long ago held a piece of Eden. His name was Altair.
Call back.
He spoke of something powerful and ancient hidden beneath the land.
What is it?
What indeed? Solving that little mystery is exactly why we collected these pages.
Then let me help. Each time I take on my father's work. All of it. I start with the page I took from Vieri. Leonardo will decode it for us.
I was thinking, because...
Return here when time permits, and we'll add
this wasn't the thought that made me think about this. I was thinking about it beforehand. But the puzzle here of both here and... This is in the parking lot out front. Exactly. Oh, I already synchronized to that. That's the first thing I did, game. Mario World map before you... Yeah, which is both a really cool, like, story thing, because the characters, when you do assemble it, because you have to assemble all the codex pages in order to punch the Pope. That is a requirement. And I remember the first time there was, like, 3 that I didn't get, and all of them were in Florence. Because I didn't get a... Because I didn't realize how important they are or where they were until later in the game. But I love that the characters do like point out, hey, this map isn't accurate. Why is there more land than there should be there? Which I do love, that kind of just pointing out, hey,
I am not one of those you seek, signore.
Here's something that doesn't line up. Here's like something ahistorical that does point more towards like it's like weirdness through something. Oh, there's a thing over there. Not the thing I'm looking for, but it's another thing. It's like weirdness through something that's commonplace to what the viewer knows. It's like the spotting the thread of, oh wait, that ain't right. Alright. Alright, here's the big question. Can I go grab all of these and finish this specific quest and raid out before the next ad because I ran out of snoozes? Probably. It's not many. Alright. And particular app which shows most likely set of events happened according to the Isu calculations. Altair saw the future and made anti-ballistic. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, there's one all the way out. It's all the way out there because they like, no. You gotta figure out how to use the map. We will be forcibly teaching you that. Oh yeah. I suppose like the armor of Altair is anti-ballistic in a point where the most modern firearm is a wheel lock, which is both a really fascinating design. Like as part of the getting sucked into the hyperfixation, I did think of like, oh yeah, they specifically call out the hidden gun as a wheel lock firearm. I've heard of those like multiple times, and I have no idea. Horse here in case you run out on your own. But yeah, I don't actually know how those work. And it's like really cool. It's like a spring-loaded mechanism. So like metal, iron, steel internals, whatever, that you have to wind up, and then when you fire it, it rubs up against a barrel, like it rubs the striker armor against pyrite to generate a spark that then hits the flash pan, goes into a hole into the main charge. Oh, hey Ricky, pump's no good. I'm trying. I've taken your example, punching all the problems. Hope you're doing well. I think both of the people who I was lurking in to try a raid out have ended. Because I was lurking for your stream. Hope Hades 2 went well. I've heard that is Hades 1, but more so in a great gay way. It's going great. Of games giving you the what?
Salute, Claudia.
Our uncle is un mostro.
The armor from getting all the tombs a favorite. Yeah, but like his shoes fire. Hell yeah.
Here, I'd never be stuck behind a desk like this.
But no, because I was thinking of that. And my like mid-afternoon tweet of the day was
decided we're going to stay here.
This type of puzzle or collect all the medallion puzzles, but like half of them are just gone. We have no idea where they are. 2 of them, we know where they are. They're in the British Museum. 1 we have, and it's so old, the lock mechanism has worn out entirely, so good luck. The new plan is to find a craftsman we can trust and the tools necessary to just cut through the bars. It'll be easier. Forehead better. Yeah, deflected bullet. I remember that one, and like the ring from 3 that was also magnetized. Those are pretty cool. Should we just replay this? It's such a good game. Like, it's so good. Art Merchant, Bank. All shops are open. All shops level 3. It's just bookkeeping. It's completely useless because you can go to the Redo table and see all the same information.
There's something wrong.
Showing old patent it's a helmet with a gun built into it.
Without money, I can't fix any of these buildings.
Go on.
If someone brought you money.
Elaborate. That is.
You must be Serezio. Am I right?
That is a wilder.
I like this architetto.
That's a wilder conception.
If you want to fix up this town, I'm going to leave.
Where is he even his Mario? Is he in like the next room over?
Just bring me gold, make a choice, and I'll begin at once.
Like that's like the gun sword or gun axe nonsense.
If you invest more money in the shop, you get an even
where it's like, yeah, you could technically finish a duel quick, but
as Sir Mario tells me, that was very important to your
great-great-grandfather. Completely unbalanced as a weapon. It's awkward and heavy and weird. But I love it, because I can only imagine it's like old flintlock or wheel lock nonsense. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. So it's painting, increasing. Bank. What do I have money for? Alright, don't have enough for the brothel. That's a problem. Not enough for the mines, the church, military barracks, these guild, or the well. I think doing 2 of these, doing that and the art merchant gives me a better increase than just doing the bank. But yeah, I appreciate the fact that my Discord has either random things that were talked about on stream, or it's just me crashing out at random intervals because of something I did to myself, like losing this game. I think Alright, I think this isn't done until I get the armor vault. 1916?
I think it's time I showed you something.
Oh no. Oh no. So we're not working with medieval, we just figured out how to do this well type of nonsense. We're working with like post either end of World War I or post-war period. We have such a great level of machining knowledge, and we're doing some weird ass shit with this. This is like pigeon bomb sort of shit, and that terrifies me. Part of my interest with World War I technology is
it was built by my
there's so much stuff that
the memory of the assassin order.
There's so much stuff that should not have been done, but we did anyway because we could. And then there's so much stuff that we tried and failed horribly. And I love it.
But his armor is light and very strong. I give it to you.
His armor is made of Kevlar.
How to retrieve it. My great-grandfather told me it would remain locked away until all its protectors were made whole. I heard rumors of crypts located throughout Italia. Hidden tombs filled with treasure.
Ah, so you like proving yourself, boy?
Maybe they have something to do with it. In my younger days, I sought the six myself, with no success. Perhaps
I love how
you will have better luck.
both the auditories, except for Giovanni,
perfect synchronization with Ezio, you have to get that armor.
Are perpetually wearing armor. Like, Ezio wears it above his assassin robes, which already give you a slight stat boost. And Mario is perpetually wearing a brigantine. And it's just like, yeah, they tried stuff. And it didn't work well. Like, stuff has been happening and nobody is taking any chances. Just rearrange this as well as I can, and by that I mean turning the corners so that the corners are the right way. Alright, I think we're good. To have a big fascination with World War I tech and all of this. It's yeah, I think we're good. It's so silly. Like, I have nothing. Oh, yeah. Also, just to return to the starting screen so you can see me get Wait. The extra downloadable content. Nope. Exclusive content. Nope. Connectivity. James Cameron Avatar the Game trailer. Yeah, the Lineage video. That's on there. Show you the footage. Found the proto-tank from the Boyrop machine. God, that sounds amazing. But yeah, anyway, there we go. I think I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to be heading out. Just, it's time. It's time. It was a good stream. Thanks all for coming. And yeah, I got to do this quick before the ads show up, because let's see, what do we have to this type of nonsense? Who's online? What's going on? What has... Oh, actually, sweet. Yeah, thank y'all for coming. Like, I had a whole lot of time, and I hope that you don't get... And I don't have to throw you in the river anytime soon. I'll be watching. Always watching. Yeah, we're going to be rating Syphils, Feed Scribe VTuber, playing Silent Hill 2, which is the remaster. But this is also peak similar era of jankiness. Well, no, I don't think I want to throw you because you're into it now. Anyway, I'm going to throw you at Syphils, so good luck.